So, hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to continue the tutorial for OpenStack. What we will do is we will debug, we will see if we have any error after we made all the configuration needed to be done on for OpenStack. Also, we are going to add to create a volume, and then we'll attach the volume to the instance. Um and the instead of uh, deploying the instance or hosting the instance by Nova Compute running by the controller node or running on the controller node, we are going to specify the host where our instance will be hosted, and it will be in our case here we will specify the compute node. We will use the Nova Compute running on the compute node so that we have a compute node given us resources to the instance, and the storage node, we are going to create a volume on the controller node, but the volume will be created by the storage node, and all the workload is going to be monitored, is going to be managed from the controller node. So let's start. We might have some errors, and we'll try to inspect logs to see why. So the first thing here is we'll source the demo OpenRC credentials for my user so we can use CLI to manage the OpenStack. Then there's the command for OpenStack server create, I guess. I need to check. So OpenStack server create flavor. In our case, it's M1.nano. Then we need to specify the image. It will be zeros. Also, the self-service network ID. So ID is gonna be equal to. Let's check OpenStack network list. Do we need to list also? Wait, let's put this ID here. Then security group we need to put the ID. So OpenStack security group list. I think this is the project we are working on, but I forgot about which one we're gonna be picking. So project list. So this is the ID of project. My project 88. Yes. Project. Then we need to specify the key. In our case, it's my key. And we specify the instance name, self-service demo. The difference here, the difference in this command, when we compare it to the normal typical command. In this command, we are going to specify on which node the instance gonna be hosted on. Okay, so we add the availability zone. Availability zone, then Nova, and then we are going to put compute. So compute is the name. Let's check OpenStack compute server list. So compute is the name of the compute, okay? Compute, compute server list. Oh, service. Yes, compute. Let's check if this will work for now. Organize self demo. Server. What's the problem? I don't get it. OpenStack server create flavor. Demo 0. Ah, my bad, my bad. I didn't read this. Hmm. So the problem is here, okay? Let's clear this mess. Then security. Hmm. I thought the problem was within the name. Security group. So we have created the instance. Let's see if all is running. It might we might get an error in this instance because this is the first test spawning. Okay, we have an error. Nice. Let's check. Let's debug the error so we can solve it. I think I know why. So the problem is not on the controller node. We are sure of that. It is from the compute, and it says that could not find versioned identity endpoints. If there is a problem, it can be on it will be on the nova.conf on the compute node. Let's search for identity. So this is the problem. The keystone auth can't recognize the auth URL endpoint on the Nova on the nova.conf on the compute node because we don't have any endpoint with that path slash identity. In our case, we are working with slash v3 like this. So let's systemctl restart Nova compute now. We'll try to launch another instance now. Okay, so let's delete both all the instances from the dashboard. Let's create another one, demo test 2. So now the difference, it is getting an IP address. So the problem of Nova is not no longer uh, here. So it is getting it is running. Okay, we don't have any problem here. Let's make all tests here. Zeros. Okay, it is not pinging the external. So we have a networking problem now. Okay, so let's create a volume to check if all the volume configuration we did uh, is good and correct. So let's leave the instance running. Okay, so we have now a problem on the networking on the self-service demo test 2. Now let's try to create a volume, but the instance is still running. Okay, we'll fix this. Create volume, test volume. So it is getting an states error. Let's see this. Schedule allocated volume. The the problem in the volume. Let me check. I have so detail running LVM. So the problem is within the LVM. Service will appear down. Let's check first. etc sender.conf. Let's search for LVM section here. Volume group, volume group, sender volume, sender volumes. Okay. I don't know. I removed the S. It might be the problem. I'm not sure. Systemctl start sender volume service start. I think yes, that's the problem. The problem is with when is the s. So remove the s on the sender.conf. Let's try now. Let's delete this volume. Let's create another one. Test volume. So nice, it is available. All is good. All is good. This is okay. Created volume successfully, and this is the ID of the volume. Nice. So uh, let's attach the volume to the instance. So mainly we have, for now, we have three problems. We solved two problems, two errors, one with the compute, Nova compute, and the other one on the sender. Let's attach volume. We will find the test volume. Let's attach it. But note that the volume here is not usable because we don't have any file system mounted on that uh, on the volume. Yes. In our case here, the volume name will be volume attached to test volume on dev vdb. If we go to the instance console, it's disconnected. If you type ls blk, here's the vdb 1 gigabyte. So we have launched an instance, and also the instance is hosted by the compute, not the controller, not the controller node like on my previous video. So this is the difference here. If you want to run automatically the instance on the compute node, you can stop the Nova compute on your controller node. Just stop or disable the service, and then when you launch the instance, you will get your controller node will know the Nova compute, will recognize the Nova compute that is running on the compute node, and will use the resources of the compute node to launch the instance. Okay, so just stop the service if you want to launch launch automatically your instance on the compute node. Just you will select the launch instance option here. You check, you put the instance name here, the count if you want more than one instance. Source, you will select the image. For the flavor, you select the flavor. Networks, self-service, you just select self-service, and then you launch the instance automatically. When you disable or when you stop the Nova compute on your controller node, automatically it will be launched on any other compute node, so the instance have four hosts, compute, and the volume, it has dev vdb volume, and uh, the host is compute. Okay, so now we need to find the problem, to solve the problem of the networking. Okay, and if there is a problem within the networking, it will be on the compute node, not on the controller, because when you launch an instance on the compute node, from the controller you will get you will get the networking configuration from the compute node. It won't work here. Hello again. So coming back, uh, I had to fix the error. From logs, I didn't find any error that is affecting the ping process, but I just resetted the controller node, and also we I resetted the compute node. And when I launched them again. It just worked again. I don't know why. To be honest, I don't know why I had the error. So just for your knowledge, if you type ipnets, ipnets, and then there's a command that I used here. Just forgot. I think I found it here. Yes. So this is like a container. We're gonna access the router. Okay, so this is the router that we are going to access, and we are going to type this command IPA to see the network interfaces, to see the IPs, the all the network configuration within the router. You need to access as a root. Then let's copy paste this command again. Ah, so as you can see here, this is the interface that we need here. In our case, we have this IP that we configured earlier on the previous videos. So we'll try to ping it, and it is working. So before you even think about launching any instance, you will need to verify that that you can ping external from router. So this is very important here, and this is what uh, I did just to verify the router configuration to the external. So now we can go and launch the instance. We are going to launch two instances. So there is a command that I talked about before. So this is the OpenStack create. Wait, let me exit. Then demo OpenStack. I think server create. Server create. Then we need to specify the flavor. It is 1.nano. Then default or security group. No, the image to be zeros. Then security. No. The network. I just forgot the command. Let me check here. Net ID. So let's get the network ID. OpenStack network list. OpenStack security group list. So let's copy this self-service network. Then let's put it over here. Then we need to specify the security group. Security group. Security group here. So we need to copy and paste this ID. Then the key name, it will be my key in our case, and let's specify the name of the instance self1 demo. Okay, so this will automatically be running on this instance will be running on our controller, since we have the Nova compute running on both controller and compute node. So to specify on which node we want our instance to be hosted on, we need to add the availability zone availability zone here, and we add Nova, and we specify on which compute. This is the line. This is Nova compute. This is the name of the compute here. Okay, so let's try to launch the instance here. I don't know if I have some syntactical issues. So security group mm, security. Oh, forgot about the security group. So this instance will automatically be hosted on the compute node. Okay, let's check this from from Horizon. Okay. So before, oh nice. Let's see the overview of our instance, and for host you will find compute. Okay, we can go into console, then we'll try to ping the external zeros. Let's ping let's ping the external here. So it is pinging and all is working fine. Okay, let's add let's delete this. So this video will be for debugging, to manage to manipulate and to use the OpenStack dashboard horizon, so we can more manage our infrastructure. So let's shut off first of all the instance, then we'll delete the instance, and we are going to create two instances from horizon. And you will see how the OpenStack will make the distribution of the instance, the distribution of resources when it comes to launching instances. So one instance will be running on the controller, and the other one automatically will be running on the compute host. Let's try to do demo demo test. Count, we will put 2, emit zeros, flavor m1.nano, network to be self provider. We'll leave this like this. Scheduled creation of 2 instances. Okay. So automatically, when you launch instance from Horizon, those instances will be mapped into a block device storage. Let's say storage, which is dev VDA. And when you create a volume manually and then attach it to the instance, it will be another and it will be another attachment which is attached to dev VDB. So you will have a VDA and a VDB on your instance, and you can check that by typing lsblk on any instance to verify that. So we can see demo test 2 to inspect the overview. So this demo test 2 is running on the compute, and automatically this demo test 1 will be running on the controller. Yes, it is running on the controller. And if you go here, volume attach, you will find this automatically attached to a dev VDA, and the instance demo test 2 also to another dev VDA. So let's just wait them. So while progressing, let's just associate floating IP. So we have this floating IP. It's not being used, so we can use it, or you can create another one if you want. And for demo test 1, we'll create another one. Associate floating IP. And it will get an IP from the provider network. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go to console. So all is working fine. Zeros. Let's ping. It is pinging. All is good here. Let's test here. and it is pinging. And if you want to ping the instance to from instance 1, let's go. So this is demo test 2. Let's ping it from demo test 1. So both nodes can communicate on the self-service network. Nice. So now let's go and SSH. So you can use VVV, this parameter, to see the debug of the SSH. Okay, so this is an error that occurs when the host's file is full. Someone could. It is possible that. So it suspects that there is a man in the middle attack here, and you can see here the home controller SSH known hosts. Okay, so what we need to do is let's go to the SSH directory, then let's delete the content of the known host file, and if we go again and try to SSH, it will run. So we are logged in our instance. Let's SSH the other one. Zeros. Let's go to the demo test 1. Okay, let's try to ping. Sorry. They are pinging, and then let's ping the external. And all is working fine, as you can see here. So let's do lsblk. We'll find the VDA. Now we will add a volume. We are going to create a volume manually. Oh, it crashed. Please. I will force. Just need to create a volume. That's it. Okay, let's create a volume. Test demo 1. Creating available. So ignore these errors. These errors are caused by uh, the fact that we deleted instances before. and those instances were those instances was mapped to volumes that we created. Okay, so when you delete the instance and you go and create another volume, you will get errors like this because it is unable to retrieve attachment information, and those attachments are related to the instances that we deleted. So that's why we are having those errors. That's not a problem that will affect our infrastructure and or even the process of creating instances and volumes. Okay, just ignore them all. So we have here 1 GB available. Just go to the compute. I'm having some memory problems. Also, you'll get the same errors before. Those errors are for attachment because we deleted the instances. Uh, if you reboot your virtual machine, you will get it. I think you won't get those errors anymore. So just we'll select the demo test one. Okay, will work. Or let's see which is the instance that is running on the compute. So this is demo test 2. Okay, so let's work on the demo test 2. Let's attach a volume here. Let's select the demo test the test demo 1. Okay. Okay, so volume test demo 1 was attached. So this is the terminal of the demo test 2. Let's try to run lsblk. You will find VDB. So this is the volume that we created and that we attached right now to the instance. It is 1 GB. And if you go here, you will just you won't find the VDB. Okay, you will just find the VDA. VDA is automatically added attached to the instance when you create an instance from Horizon. Okay, so this is there is a difference from when you create an instance using command lines and when you create the instance using Horizon. Horizon, we need to attach the instance to a VDA. Okay, but when you run it from CLI, you won't get the attachment. So this is the difference between them both. Okay, so this is all for today. This is all. This video was made basically to demonstrate to you how to debug errors that how to debug errors uh, in your OpenStack infrastructure, and how to create two instances and try to ping both of them to the external provider network, and attach the floating IP, access the floating IP using SSH, and create a volume and attach that volume to any instance that you want. But note that those volumes are not usable because we don't have a file system, and we don't have an extension mounted on those VDB that we created. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for next videos. I'll be covering how the automation process using Heat, using scripts, and all the work of this creation of the infrastructure will be done by just a click. Okay, so thank you for watching again.